Hey friends, I wanted to hop on here and teach a little class today about some strategies to help you beat the winter blues. And many of you are probably like, why are we talking about the winter blues? We're just going to the holiday season. It's technically still fall. But for those of you who are like me, who are super affected by daylight savings, some of these like bluesy feelings can start creeping in November. So I want to just go through a few different things, 4 different points about things that, some tools that could help you just have a strategy, because I feel like having a strategy going into the season can equip you and empower you to thrive this winter. So first, let me tell you a little bit about me. First of all, I think you guys know me. I help moderate this page with Shannon. You can also find me over at Wander and Scout, where I've shared a lot about this journey of trying to figure out ways to embrace and love winter. I'm originally from California, and we had lived in San Francisco for a few years. Dan and we had one little baby boy. He was 2 when we moved to Boston. And then I got the pleasure of experiencing Boston winters, which I loved Boston so much, but the winters were brutal and it was pitch black at 4 p.m. And then now we live in Utah, and it is milder winters than Boston, but certainly it still the winters can be pretty long. So I've actually come up with some like tactical techniques that have really helped me, and everyone's so different, but I wanted to share these just because they've really helped me. So the first sort of mind shift I had that has helped me so immensely was adopting the spirit of Hygge. This is kind of a buzzword now. Hygge is the Hygge. It's the Danish art of cozying up, basically. And there are books about it, and I will link all of those. But basically, it's the idea of, you take the spirit of Christmas time, right? Where you have twinkle lights and you have a warm fire and you have blankets and you're together with family. You have the scent of cider on the stove and all of these cozy feelings. And basically, you just bring that spirit and you just transition it through January and February. So you take away the red and green and the Santa and all of that kind of stuff, but you keep that sort of essence of togetherness, and I'm overusing the word cozy, but coziness basically. So I literally have probably 8 or 9 strings of cafe lights that I string throughout my house. We do candlelit dinners, and once it's dark, even starting now in November, we do our family dinners. They're not fancy or special. It can be mac and cheese, but we'll do candlelight dinners. And I literally last winter, I learned to love winter, truly loved it, because I felt like we were in this like safe little cocoon as a family, and we made some really great memories, and we did game nights. And like I say, we just took kind of like that essence of togetherness and brought it through wintertime. So Hygge is point number 1. Okay, the second thing that's helped me so much is, you guys might hate this, but to exercise every single day. I'm not doing it to make my body look a certain way. I'm not doing it to burn calories. I'm 100% doing it for my mental health. I can't even tell you how much this helps me. Also, another thing that helps me so much in this umbrella of exercise is to bundle up. Okay, this might sound crazy to some of you, but to bundle up and to go out for really early morning walks or runs, or in the evening when it's dark. And there's something about it that's very invigorating, and it's really peaceful to be outside alone. But I feel like there's just like an endorphin thing that happens. So just basically move your body every single day. Okay, point number 3 is to drop the resistance to winter. This kind of goes along with number 1, but I think for me at least, I developed this thing where like at the end of the fall season, I would just start feeling really anxious, like, oh no, here we go into the worst season, and it's gonna be freezing and everything's gonna suck and the inversion's gonna come. And last year, as I started doing all this mind work and trying to come up with strategies that would really help me, I realized that the more that I could, it was like a fake it till you make it thing, right? So the more I could just choose to see the good about winter, the better I felt. So I literally last year, last winter, which was my most successful winter yet. And I mean it when I say I actually really enjoyed it, which was coming from me was like a 180, complete 180. So every single morning when I would wake up, every single morning before I would even get out of bed, before my feet would touch the ground, I would say, today is a beautiful day. And I would draw open the curtains and I would look outside and it would be dark and snowy and there'd be inversion and I'd just be like, it's a beautiful day. And Dan, my husband, was like, you're crazy. You've gone off the deep end. But it really, like, I think it works. Like, I really do think it works. The more you can, like, talk positive and try and see the good in it. So going along with that, I also like try and make a list of all of the reasons why winter is great. It's a great time to get projects done. The rest of the year ends up being a really, really busy time for us as moms, I think. And winter is one of those times where things just slow down. I think the sports for the kids slow down, a lot of obligations slow down, even social obligations slow down. And it's a time that I can work on some personal development things that I might not have time for the rest of the year. So drop the resistance and choose to see the good. Okay, point number 4 is just a very practical one. Talk to your doctor, see about taking vitamin D, and also you can get B12 shots. I did both of those last winter, and I feel like a lot of the great results I was having was from those 2 things. We're all super, super vitamin D deficient. It's something we overlook a lot. So yeah, just talk to your doctor and see about if your doctor does B12 shots, and then just get a good vitamin D supplement that you take every day and drink lots of water. Lots of water. Okay, point number 5 is just to get the right gear and to get outside as much as possible. So that kind of goes along with the number 2, the exercise. But I've found that I still don't really have the right gear, but it makes such a big difference when you have a big puffer coat, when you have really warm boots, when your kids are all equipped with the right stuff. So it makes it easier to just lean into the season, embrace it. And it always feels so much better to get outside and then come back in and have hot chocolate or warm tea and get cozy by the fire. So bundle up and get outside. Okay, and point number 6 is to it's actually a scientifically proven happiness hack, which is to give yourself things to anticipate. So plan an upcoming vacation, lay out your spring garden, whatever is something that just like gets you excited to like plan for and prepare for, do that. I found that it was really helpful for me to have like a scheduled meetup with friends. I would have like every Wednesday, I would have my friends come over with their kids and we would do a little lunch. And I felt like creating social time was really important for me because winter can be a time of a lot of isolation and loneliness. So that's one thing that helped me. But basically, give yourself things, expected rewards, things to look forward to, and that will really absolutely help you feel happier this winter. All right, over on my page, Wander and Scout, in my highlight bubble, I have a highlight called Hygge. So you can go check that out where I share a bunch of this kind of stuff. Also links to some of our favorite Hygge books and lights and all those things. I hope that, well, first of all, let me just say, in January, we're going to do a follow-up class specifically about Hygge, and we have a really great teachers that are going to come on to share more about that. So we will be revisiting this topic for sure as after the holidays are over. But I hope that these at least gives you a little idea of some things that maybe can help equip you with the right tools to thrive this winter. And I hope that in the comments that you'll leave your ideas about what's really helped you. We absolutely want this to be a community where we're all learning from each other, and we know that you guys have such great ideas to share. So we appreciate your comments. Have the best winter, you guys. Thanks for watching the class. Bye, you guys.